Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending when you're watching this video. This is Josie out in Chicago. I want to go over a couple things here when it comes to listing your pictures, and I've mentioned the custom label several times, so I'm going to just mention that one more time. But before we get started in this video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe in the lower right hand corner. And when that comes up, hit that little bell icon so you can be notified when we come up with new videos like this, whether it's listing on eBay, tips and tricks, or it's dumpster diving, or showing you things that we buy and sell, give you some ideas of where you can buy and sell for eBay and Amazon and the other platforms that you might be on. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that big thumbs up for us so that we know you like this. If you have any questions as far as this video or any video you watch whatsoever, go ahead and leave a comment below, and we're pretty good on answering your comments as soon as we can. But in the meantime, in between time, let's get started with this. So this is going to be a listing that I picked up off of one of our dumpster dives that we did over at our local video place. So I'm doing a bundle, and we found 61 PlayStation games. We have a big group that we're going to go ahead and sell with the PlayStation 2 that we found that did end up working, as well as the Wii and the Wii games. We put all that bundle together because that was working as well. So that was great. So either way, let's get started with this listing. So when it comes here to custom label, right here in this section, this is really for your reference. So you can put whatever you want here, and you're the only one who's going to see this. Your buyers will not see this section. So what I do is that I put the location of the of where the unit is at, as far as my office, so I know that it's on the fifth shelf in the fourth container or box that we might have. And then I like to put down how much I paid for it afterwards. So if I put dive, that lets me know that I found this item dumpster diving and it cost me 0. But let's say this item cost me $9, I will put a 9 underneath there or right next to it, because sometimes we buy so many things at the Goodwill or your local stores when they're on clearance, and then you have to go to your receipt, so you forget, what did I pay for this thing? I totally forgot. So in order for me to just save myself some time and some headache, I go ahead and put down how much the item costs here at the end, so that if I have to lower the price, then I could just look right here on the custom label, and I can say, okay, well, if I got this dumpster diving, it cost me nothing, I can go ahead and lower it by $2, $3, $5, whatever it may be, and I'm still going to be in profit. Rather than if I put like 12 or 15 and I'm selling the item for $25, and I'm already at the $3 mark as far as trying to get the best out of it that I can. I don't want to lower it anymore because I'm going to be in the negative. So instead of lowering the price, maybe I'll do a promotion that'll cost me like 15 cents or something like that to promote it. So that's my way of trying to figure out how much I paid for it and if I'm going to lower the price or if I'm going to promote it. And you guys can do that as well if you want. So let's get down to the pictures, because that's really what I want to focus on as far as this video goes. So as far as pictures, this is what it's going to look like here. So what I've noticed is that my pictures on my camera, I have an Android. Sometimes they come out sideways when I take the picture. Sometimes they come out too dark. So I was talking to a friend of mine who's also a reseller, and I told her, oh, are you using the eBay little icons for pictures? Because it's really been helping my pictures. And I've noticed that if I do this to my listing, I seem to get more sales that day. So it kind of shows eBay that you're using their tools, but then you're doing something different to your listing, and then there's activity on there, and they promote your stuff more when they see that you're being active on eBay. So let's say this picture here, I'm not too happy with it. So what I've been doing is that the first button here, you can crop your picture. The second button is to rotate your picture, so if your picture comes out sideways, which mine does a lot of times. This one here adjusts the brightness and the contrast to your picture. This one here sharpens your picture, so it looks a lot sharper. And then this one just adjusts the light altogether. It does the lighting and it does the adjusting altogether. So I'm going to show you, I want to crop that picture a little bit. I'm going to hit this button here, and you see it's got the squares here. Whatever's in the square is what's going to be in your picture. So you just go ahead and click your mouse. You click the right button on your mouse, hold it down, and drag it to where you want the picture to go. Do the same thing on the other end. And then you can move the picture up and down by just holding down your left mouse. And again, you can go up and down. So I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. It's about there. And then I'm going to hit the little icon here that says auto adjust. And you see how much better that looks? I mean, it looks a lot brighter. It looks a lot better. So I'm going to save it. And you can do this to your first picture only if you want, because that's the main picture that you want it to be nice and crisp and looking good. Or you could do it if you have the time and you don't have anything to list and you're like, well, I don't have money to go out and buy, but I can still do some kind of activity on my eBay to seem like I'm active. You can do all your pictures. So in this listing, I'm going to do all my pictures just to show you the different things you can do, show you the difference of before and after. And then we'll save it and show you what it looks like once it's done. Alright, let's try the next picture here. So you just click on the picture. You see how the picture came out sideways, so I want to fix that first. So I'm going to hit the rotate, hit rotate, and there you go. It fixed the picture for me. I'm going to go ahead and crop it. Now you can crop it any way you want. I'm going to go ahead and go here and there, and then we're going to come down to here. Then I'm going to hit, before I save it, I'm going to hit the little adjust. That looks a little better. So I'm going to save it. And then we'll just go on to the next one. Just click on the picture. Comes up here. I'm going to crop it. You don't have to crop all of them. Obviously, you can just do the ones that you want to fix. But you see, this is kind of dark. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the auto adjust. And you see it got a little more brighter. It's a lot better. So I'm going to save it. Make sure you save it, because if you don't save it, it's not gonna save, obviously. Alright, this one looks good, but I'm gonna just go ahead and adjust it a little bit. I wanted to have a close-up. That's why I'm doing the cropping on all of these, because I wanted to get a little closer. You see how that kind of boosted that up? So now it's way close up and it's very clean. It's very crisp. It's very crisp. So the picture looks a lot better. So we're gonna save it. Go to the next one. Do the same thing. And again, the reason I'm cropping all of these is because I want it to be a close-up, because that's what eBay likes. Hit the auto adjust. Did it do it? I think it did. I'm going to save it. Alright, we're going to go to the next one. Go ahead and crop it so we can get a nice close-up. Go like this. So we're going to bring it down, not too far, about there. Auto adjust. There you go. See how that boosted it up? Looks a lot better. I'm going to save it. Next one over. This one came, and I want to show that it came with the book and everything for the ones that do come with it. Then we're going to auto adjust it. A lot better, a lot cleaner. I don't have to use any of these because I just don't need it right now. But if you need it, you can go ahead and use it. I'm going to do this picture here. Do a nice tight fit in there. There you go. See how much better that looks? We'll save it. And then our last picture. And again, you don't have to do every picture. I do suggest if you don't have your first picture, if your first picture is not clean and crisp, I do suggest you at least do it to your first picture. Do it to your main picture, if anything. And if you have time, then go ahead and do it to all of them. See how much better that looks? And then we're going to save it. Okay, so now once you do your pictures and you fill everything in like you're supposed to, well, this wasn't. I didn't fill this in. Okay, let me just do this thing real fast with you guys. We're gonna head. I always copy the title and I put it on the bottom here, and I put down that the games have been clean, which they have been. They've been tested and in working condition, which they have been. We do test them to make sure they do work, and I did buy a cleaner. And I say what the bundle includes, which includes. Let's see what we got here. I'll go back to the main picture. I think I wrote it down on the little thing. Yeah, I did. Let me just cut that. I put it in a little notebook pad so that I can just paste it down here. Includes all those, and then I have a little thing here that I put down that I put it on my listing. So I just copy that. You guys can copy that as well if you want. You don't have to, but I like to add that in my listing as well. I'm gonna put this. Looks good. I'll bring that up a little bit. Enter. Alright, it is a fixed price. I don't like good to cancel because I like to be able to change the pricing and stuff, and it's hard for me to know how long it's been there. I do best offer for right now. I'm gonna do immediate payment, then I ship the same day because it's in my house. I've noticed that if I put down that I pay for the return, then I get better sales and better traction. So I'm just testing that for right now. So far in the last 2 weeks, it seems to be working. So I'll leave that like that. I'm gonna go ahead. I have to pay a fee because I already went over my amount. And now I am going to list my item. And we'll take a quick looky look to see what it looks like. So let's take a quick look at it. Here. Alright, so here's my listing. Here are the pictures. Let's go ahead and click on that. Let me see if I could rotate this. Give me 1 second. Let me rotate this over so you guys can see the whole picture. Alright, so when you click on the large, okay, here we go. So you see how the pictures look very nice and crisp, very nice. They're close up. They've got good lighting to them. So this is why I like using the eBay app on the computer, because then it kind of fixes my pictures to make it look a lot better. So we just skim through these now. See, even this says Owen on it. I guess that was the kid who used to own this game. I tried to take that out, but it didn't work. I'm going to try again. Hopefully I'll be able to take that off, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal. They know it's a pre-owned game either way. Here's another picture, and he also put his name on his CD here, which, again, it shouldn't be a big deal because they know that it's a pre-owned game. But see, it's nice and close up. It looks good. There's a 007 one. Again, nice and close up. So, good lighting on them. So it's a good way for you to just be able to grab some good pictures for your eBay listing. Nice and big. So people are happy with that. This one came out very nice. And that's the last picture here. But yeah, that's just, I wanted to show you guys how to kind of fix your pictures a little bit. If your pictures are coming up too small perhaps, or too dark. This is a great way for you to fix those pictures. If anything, again, do it to your main picture that everyone's going to see. If you don't have enough time to do all your pictures, and if you don't have anything to do that day, nothing to list, just go ahead and do something to your eBay listing so that eBay sees that you're active. The more active you are, the more eyes they're going to put on your listing, the more sales you're going to get. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and when you do, hit that bell icon so you can be notified whenever we go live or whenever we come up with a new video for you guys. So until next time, in between time, keep listing. Good luck with your sales, and we'll see you on the next video.